Crossed by the ones I love, yeah. I don't know who I can trust. We confident, they don't know about us, yeah. They only knew who we was, yeah. Now everything different. Exotic pics, exotic cars. I come straight up out them trenches. Everybody around me stars. Me and Plus inside my bank, so every night.
So what's up, guys? Appreciate you guys for tuning in on the Q&A. Get to know Dro. Y'all take a ride with me, get to know me. Appreciate everybody for their replies, for the questions, and I got some answers for y'all. Merry Christmas to everybody worldwide. Let's jump into this Q&A.
Okay, so question number 1. Do you believe in God?
I definitely believe in God. I actually grew up in the church. My grandma, she used to buy me suits every time she got paid. I'm talking about they used to have me at the Oakland Park Flea Market getting hemmed up for some pants and a suit and jacket or whatever. But I ain't gonna lie, I grew up in church. I believe in God. I got baptized when I was younger. And yeah, I definitely believe in God.
Okay, thank you. Question number 2. Do you
And I'm Baptist, by the way.
Baptist,
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Baptist, by the way.
Yes. Question number 2. Do you see yourself getting married?
Yeah, of course, I definitely see myself getting married. I got 2 kids. I got my princess, Chloe, and Sarah Eliza. You know, I got to teach them and show them, you know, how things supposed to go. And I'm going to show my kids marriage is the way. But don't settle yourself just because you want marriage. When it's in due time, you're going to know when it's right. Don't rush nothing, don't force nothing. And yeah, I definitely want to get married.
Okay, speaking of marriage and making things right, why do you think men cheat?
Okay, that's a deep question. It could be lack of sex, lack of attention, lack of affection, lack of just your woman nagging all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Just coming home and not having that peace or not having that woman that can cater to your mental. She know like something wrong, or she can feel your energy and understand that something is just off, and she jumps straight into mode. You know, when she read that body language, or when she connected to you on that level, where she can just study you and read you, you know she the one too. A lot of men cheat for a lot of different reasons.
The next question. Can you lack emotional support? Can lack of emotional support ruin a relationship?
Can, because if you're not emotionally in tune into that person, you can lose that person, because you could be there financially and physically all day, but if you're not emotionally connected to that woman and she going through something and she needs you in that moment, and all you can do is go buy her something and not like really like sit down and like connect to her, have that talk to her, even able to even get her to even want to open up to you, for you to even just get to that level, that can run a relationship.
Okay, thank you. Next question. Is it important to listen to your kids while they're being emotional? I know that you have 2 children, Chloe and Elijah. So how is it important in that topic?
You should listen to your kids when they emotional, because if you teach them to just like be mute or don't have no emotion, they grow up not realizing that their voice matter. They grow up feeling like it's certain stuff they gotta tolerate because nobody not gonna hear their opinion. As parents, we gotta take on responsibility of letting that child have that emotion. It don't mean that they're a crybaby or they this and they that. Let that child have that emotion, because when that child grow up, you don't want that child just in a situation where they don't even know how to come or open up to nobody to even get through that situation. So when your kids talking, listen. Whether they crying, whether they joyful, whatever it is, whatever situation it is, just listen for understanding. Don't listen to reply. And I promise you, and your child gonna always have a solid bond, a solid connection. That's my opinion.
Okay, thank you. And I like that because that's a great example to set for your kids.
For sure.
Yeah, you build a child up in a way that they should go. You know, teach them and guide them. So
my kids, they gonna know their opinion and they voice them out for sure.
Next question. So we gotta spice things up a little bit. What is the funniest thing your kids have ever asked you?
That's crazy. Okay, so boom, we had to end up going to my grandma's house one day to go to church. That's when I believe in God. Y'all go to church. We ended up going to my grandma's house. So boom, my grandma had done called us. She like, oh, come on, go to Bible study or whatever. However, go to Sunday school. I like, okay, I'm on my way. So boom, we ended up getting to her house before she got dressed. So we sat on the couch, whatever. So she ended up coming out of the room, running to the bathroom, but she ain't had her hound. So the kids later, like they normally see her with her hair done. You feel what I'm saying? So she ended up coming out of the room. She had some little braids getting back. So all I heard was Chloe and Elijah like bust out laughing. So I'm like, what's wrong with y'all kids? They sitting there laughing at my grandma for the lady wig. So boom, she ended up going to the bathroom for a little minute, getting her little makeup right. They not creeped in the room and took the lady wig, man. Took the lady wig, man. Yeah, these kids, man. I love these kids. They keep me going for sure.
That's funny. They hilarious.
A lot of Chloe Free Spirit. She gonna send us on her mind.
Oh yes, I believe it.
That's
Cause
my
she's
favorite.
showing up. That should definitely.
Definitely my favorite.
So the next question, it says, what do you have? Oh, sorry, I read the wrong one. What made you get into cars? We have noticed that through the YouTube channel, you are very passionate about cars, and you show it through the different cars that you had over the years, and also through like friends that you have and people that you know. It's a lot of relations in that realm. So tell us where it all started.
It all started with my granddad and my dad. Like my dad, he used to have a box Chevy. I remember it was candy green, and he had a burgundy vert with a beige tie. I never forget. Just like jumping in the car with him and just like hearing the music, like beat to get you back in the back seat. You feel what I'm saying? And just like seeing all the attention and stuff that it did. It just like it excited me. You feel what I'm saying? My granddaddy, he always was like the foreign type of guy. So like he always kept foreign and kept motorcycles. I'm into motorcycles, but I really like four wheels, which y'all don't know. But yeah, I used to have a 4-wheel adventure. But yeah, my dad, he was like an old school guy with the big rims on his car. My granddad, he was just like a foreign type guy. You feel what I'm saying? Race cars, muscle cars. He don't really like the rims. He just like, you know, be just straight foreign. So that's how I get both, all the big rims and the foreign side of me from both my granddad and my dad. And yeah, it's crazy because I dropped my first hit. I dropped the Pontiac on 30s, I think, back in, 2015. Nah, 2013. I think it's 2013. That's when I started keeping it going. First in the real Pontiac. I had 28 songs. I had 28 Dub Rebellious first. Underground Rim King did it backed up by what was it? Racetrack? No, Hard Rock Casino. Used to have a house backed up. Yeah. Shout out Underground Rim King, he got me right. Then I had to drop 30s, Rebellion, 30 Twisted WTW. Had nothing end up doing that for me first in a row. Y'all can YouTube that too. And I dropped a few Infinities 32, and then I dropped first in a row, Jag on 8s, XJL. Y'all can YouTube that too. And I just been keeping it going. I dropped first in a row, Jag on 30s. I'm finna do something else first in a row, so y'all live around for that too. But you can go ahead. She got a
Natalie print out. Your cousin Nat.
Shout out
they
all
have
my
those
friends.
memories. Yeah.
They got so many copies.
Car pictures, you grilling at the car, and you just see that transition in the rims that you used to like, the ones that spin. What are those called? Floaters.
Yeah. I used to like big rims. Like I ain't really into big rims, but I think I'm gonna drop something else one with big rims, and I think that's gonna be it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like it looked good, but I just not grew. I just grew like. Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, and like. One thing about it I noticed is that with your cars, those are your babies, and you will pay whatever, whenever, like, you will pay extra.
I like to ride good. I like to ride good. So.
Yes, if something needs to be done, like, I don't even have cars with rims, and they got cut. I know when a car getting cut.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's very nice. I'm happy you told us about the cars, because we were interested in that. Of course. So, another question. A very important question at that too. If you could change one bad habit or weakness of yours, what would it be?
What would I change? I ain't gonna say I wouldn't change anything, because my habits is what helped me to learn. It either helped me grow or learn. So I'm not gonna say I change anything. What I would, if I could change anything, it'd just be like having a little bit more patience. That's it. Cause I can register stuff better when I have more patience. But I ain't gonna lie, like all the L's I took and all the W's I took throughout life, like I wouldn't change anything. My strength, my weaknesses became my strength when I started being aware of my weakness. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yes.
nah, I wouldn't change nothing.
Acknowledgement.
Yeah.
That's a very powerful thing. So that's good. Next question.
Let's get it.
What is your motivation or driving force to do YouTube? What keeps you going?
My motivation is just getting up every day, providing for clothing life. That's number one. And what got me into YouTube, I used to always like just see them on YouTube all day long. And not even just that, like I'm into cars, so like I watch cars all day on YouTube. So I'm like, hey, shit, I might as well start my own channel and present to them what I see and the stuff that they don't see. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of that, we keep it going. They have a car show around here just on some random type stuff. So I know other cities and other states, they have their car shows, but I don't think they have it like every week, like, or every weekend, or just on some random type stuff. So when I thought about YouTube, I'm like, I can share what I see with them too, and they can take the journeys or the steps that I take daily with my daily life, with my kids, with my family and stuff like that though. So that's what really inspired me.
That's very sweet. And we see that through the YouTube, what we notice is you are very family oriented, and yes, that's very good. Another question we have for you, which I think is a super duper important question. You actually had multiple people in your poll on Instagram comment the same question, so we saved the best for last.
Let's get it.
What do you have in store for us on your YouTube channel in 2022?
That's a great question. 2022, I'm gonna start y'all right. I'm gonna go face with fear, and I ain't gonna tell y'all exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do for New Year. But this year I'm gonna switch it up. I'm very family oriented, as y'all can see, but I'm gonna switch it up. It's a lot of stuff I got planned. I'm taking more trips. I'm talking about jumping out of planes this year. And I went swimming with the dolphins. Swimming with the sharks a few years back. I think I want to swim with another animal this year too. So I'm gonna take y'all on that journey too. And it's a lot of different things. I'm thinking about purchasing something else. So I'm gonna take y'all on that journey as well. It's gonna be lit. So you wanna take a ride? Get in.
Crossed by the ones I love.